can you please, I beg of you, to book the Loose Women tickets for me, you know, the live tour tickets for Monday 18th of September. Please, I beg of you, to book the tickets for me, you know, to buy the tickets online for me. Could you do that, my Twitter friends? Can you please, I beg of you, to please do that for me? Could you do that?
Steven Dawson is an intriguing examination into the mind of a mentally ill Gooner's perspective. Compound his crippling addiction to adult videos, a call-in sex hotline, and a lack of impulse control, and you're left with one of the most perplexing and degenerate story arcs I've ever followed along with. Steven never really had a chance right from the start, with his father passing away early in his life and his mother later having to be placed in a care home. Steve would be forced into a care home of his own, and with no one looking out for him, we begin to fall down the sexual degenerate rabbit hole.
There's a snake on the floor. Here, baby, snake on the floor.
Steve spends most of his days gooning, responding to trolls, and you guessed it, filming cooking/food reviews. The one thing I can guarantee in nearly all of these videos is that we are going to see the subject cook at least one thing on camera. However, one thing that does separate Steve from the others is that his meals are typically pretty normal looking. Now, he's from the UK, so the standards are quite low, and I've never seen him use seasoning before, but compared to his competitors, he's like a Michelin star chef. Here's a montage of what his cooking videos usually entail.
What's that, mate? See me dumplings? I know you've got bigger dumplings, later roast. It's got a lovely pair. Whoa. Oh. I'm trying to get it out and I can't. Whoa, ding dong, baby. Sweet and sour pork with rice. How nice is that? That's my meal. It's like when I watch Base Station girls, you know, they steam my glasses up and all that, especially like Jamie Knight. Ooh la la, ding dong. Check my tummy and fell. Did you fall? No. I'm trying to break a brown chocolate back pocket. Bit stringy, you know, but you know, 'cause it's bit stringy.
Steve has a weird fascination with burping and farting, but that's far from his biggest struggles. He is utterly obsessed with Babe Station TV. It's essentially a premium television channel where the mentally ill and the perpetually gooning can call into corn stars and have them perform acts on air for them. Steven has developed a cult of personality around several of these women, and can be frequently seen shouting them out by name and performing little rituals for them, from dances to songs.
Station Babes at Base Station. Oh yeah, baby!
Oh yeah!
It's now or never, come hold me tight, kiss me my darling, be mine tonight, tomorrow will be too late, it's now or never. Stephen D here, your biggest #1 fan! Stephen D here, your biggest #1 fan, and Base Station Babe as well too.
In case you were wondering what Steve's persuasion was, he claims to only be interested in the ladies, but his actions later in this video will certainly bring those claims to question.
And this person here has been saying people that I had a show of him together and I've slept in the same bed and kissing and all that. Unfortunately,
I don't know no Davy Jones anyway. On another boyfriend, I'm single, I'm not into men anyway, I'm into women, which I am anyway, so it's to tell everyone straight and all that, this person is a complete liar on TikTok and all that. Someone should have a go at him and all that and tell him what for, because I'm getting fed up with it. I'm getting fed up with this person here. He's got to stop causing trouble against me on social media. It isn't right, it's wrong.
In order to win over his Babe Station babes, Steven would make overtly gross videos for the women that he was interested in at that time.
Ice cream, licking it, like I'm licking pretty like this. Sip. Let's see. Lovely. Is this to you, pretty? I love you. Hi, Base Station girls. Would you like to peg me? Do you know what that is? I hope you can do that to me and all that. Including you, Layla Rose, and Amber Page, and...
On a daily occurrence, Steven would profess his love to these women. It's honestly quite sad, because this has and will be his only outlet for any form of intimacy, and everyone outside of his situation understands the true implications at stake.
Oh, pardon me. This is to all the Babe Station babes at Babe Station, including the gorgeous Katie Cole, who brightens my day anytime. Madison, ding dong. Danny Harwood, bang, bang, bang tidy. And all the Babe Station babes as well. You all look gorgeous on screen. Pretty young. I love you, pretty young. You make me the happiest man ever. You do, pretty. You make me the happiest man ever, pretty. You really do. I love a babe who brings so much joy to my life. And putting this go, gang bang, bing bong. I hope you like that, pretty, anyway. I love you, pretty.
Because of this imbalance of a relationship, Steven feels very possessive of the performers over at Babe Station. He feels like he is owed airtime and feels extreme disrespect when he has to wait in a queue, only to not actually get put through. Since his only hobby is jerking his gherkin, a darker side of Steve's personality comes out when he can't take pleasure in the only way he knows how.
I was trying to get through to you 8 times last night. I tried phoning you up 8 times, but no. Your company don't put me through to you. You know, because I wanted to speak to you, because, you know, I miss your sexy voice and all that. Really, I do. I love your sexy body, yeah, baby. Why don't you sort your phones out, Babe Station, yeah? Sort your bloody phones out. The ones that Babes that's shaking all the time. All it does is cut out all the bloody time. Why couldn't you sort your bloody phones out, yeah? You know, honestly, what's the matter with you lot anyway, honestly? You know, I hate glamour girls having a go at me. Don't like it and all that. If glamour girls are going to be like that, I'm not going to bother talking to them anymore. Honestly, if they're going to be rude to me like that, nasty, I hate them. Don't like them. I couldn't get through to her last night at all. I couldn't even get to speak to her at all. You know, I tried several attempts. I tried about 3 or 4 attempts last night, and you know, after 12 midnight, about 12:05, when she came on screen, I tried phoning then, I couldn't get through. Then I tried several attempts again, and still couldn't get through at all. So, you know, and then when she came back on screen again, I tried again, and I still couldn't get through at all. I still couldn't get through. And then when she came back on again, whatever time it was, I don't know, I couldn't get through. I was stuck in a flaming queue and all that, you know. I was stuck in a flaming queue. I couldn't get through at all. Channel 673 and 674. It's supposed to come on screen last night, and did it? No, it didn't. It's just Pittman. It keeps tampering with it. Every time it comes on screen, he tampers with it. It shouldn't tamper with the channels. He should leave them alone. You know, he should leave Base Station TV alone to let people watch Base Station TV and find the glamour girls up on it. You know, like I do sometimes, which I do, and
Unsurprisingly, his altercations with the Babe Station babes did not solely reside on the television. Steven is obsessed with these women, so he's constantly contacting them on various social media platforms. Steven's name began to gain notoriety in this community, and he would preemptively get banned, leading to him begging to be unbanned, literally getting on his hands and knees, begging these women to please release him from his unrightful banning.
I am deeply, deeply sorry I am deeply sorry, Pretty, for me being rude about you the other day. I am so sorry. I didn't mean it to be rude to you, Pretty. I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude to you, Pretty. I didn't mean it, honestly. I didn't mean it. So I beg of you, Pretty. I beg of you. I beg of you with all my heart. I beg of you with all my heart, Pretty. I beg of you to please unblock me on Twitter. I want you to unblock me, baby. I love you so much. But now my heart is broken. My heart is broken solid. I love you with all my heart. Pretty, please unblock me. Pretty, please unblock me. Mwah. This is me begging for Isala, ala, moo moo. Hello, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, 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 Isala, ala, moo moo. Ella, Isala, ala, moo moo.
Troll's actually trying to convince Steve that these women have no interest in him, and that they are actually more afraid of him than in love with him, leading to a very sad defense video from Steve.
And he's saying that the base station babes, base station beauties do not care about me. Well, I'll tell you for that. Base station beauties do care about me. I can't put up with this anymore. Someone's, it's got to be stopped. And, there's got to be consequences of it.
However, I think the disdain towards Steve for his gooning tendencies are warranted. One of his favorite gooning targets was a woman named Priya. On her birthday, he sent her a birthday card, probably with some sort of grotesque message or present included, but he never heard a response from her. So Steve got a train ticket and went to visit her town to make sure she had a good birthday. Fortunately for everyone involved, he never saw her, and honestly probably got trolled into going to the wrong location, but the intention was obviously not so great.
February, that's when Pretty and Peter's birthday is, in February of this year. They'll both be 30 years old, yeah. Birthday's on the 10th of February, So, I've just come to see what Tadworth is like. Not a very nice day here, unfortunately not, anyway, so this is a Tadworth. Look at that, look. What a lovely area. Pretty quite a number of times and all that, and he doesn't like anyone going near Pretty at all, so, which is fair enough, I just wanted to say hello to her, that's all. Ask her if she got my birthday card okay, from me to them two, as it's her 30th birthday. I sent it off not last week, week before, so I hope they got it anyway. So I've done it on Thursday, I think they do. Hope they got it the next day, Friday and all that anyway, sometime in January, so I sent it off anyway.
So, kind of understandably, the trolls began telling the women that Steve was a danger, and that he would potentially cause harm to them if he ever caught up to them.
And telling base station that I'm going to do something to them, which I'm not anyway. I'm not that type of person. I won't kill the base station beauties anyway. Of course I won't. Of course I'm not. I'm that type of person then. I'm not violent, which I'm not. I like phoning them up. Yes, I do. I like speaking to them as well too on the phones. I like telling them jokes and telling them about my day and all that, which I do. So, this George has got to pack it in. I know he's autistic and all that, but he's got to stop packing in and stop sending and telling vile stuff to Pretty and all that, which is totally not right. It is wrong. It is totally unacceptable. You shouldn't tell Pretty about me. You know, making up stories about me, saying what I'm gonna do to the base station beauties. I'll never do anything like that anyway. I'm not that type of person to do that.
Well, it reached the point that the producers over at Babe Station began screening his calls and directly blocking him from communicating with any of them, leading to a huge Steve meltdown.
And you will not get my mobile number blocked when I phone up the base station babes. You will not get my number blocked. Do you understand, yeah? My mobile number when I phone up and all that. You will not do it. Do you understand and all that? Yeah? And you don't tell the base station beauties on X to block me on there. That isn't wrong. It's totally unacceptable behaviour coming from a babe like you and all that. Not to mistreat people. When my name gets mentioned to you on the naughty phone lines and all that, you go and cut them off like that, see? You don't like my name getting mentioned, do you? Tough luck, Pretty Young. It goes with the job that you do. I know you can't meet people, I know that. Yeah, it goes with the job. Do you understand, Pretty, yeah? You don't say anything bad about me and all that to other people, telling the base station beauties to block me and getting other base station beauties to block me. That is totally unacceptable behaviour. You don't do that, Pretty Young. You understand, yeah? Grow up, babe, and get a grip. You know, but naughty callers and all that, so if my name gets mentioned to her and all that, she goes and cuts them off. What a stupid woman she is, she really is. She's not on TikTok, no. She's on X, she is actually, you know, X, Twitter and all that. She was on Instagram a long time ago, but, you know, and all that, so, you know, I like certain babes on there, which I do. Base station and all that. I can't meet them, which is fair enough, you know, because my money goes to them, because I phone them up.
Steve likes to play dress up. He tends to believe that whatever costume he puts on actually disguises him.
I've got a little secret, you see. Right, here it is, people. Batman is really me. See? There you go. You didn't think it was really me, did you? See? I love dressing up, which I do. You know, I don't fool people. I love dressing up, that's what I do. So Batman is really me. See?
I lead with this because Steve has resorted to cross-dressing and going by Stephanie in order to try and circumvent the blocking. I can't say the type of videos Steve really likes to watch, but it's if you take she and male and put it together. So his proclivities and his decision to occasionally transform into his female counterpoint has definitely raised some eyebrows.
I can't go into base station looking like this. No, I can't. Because one thing is that I'm a bloke, you see. Look, I've got a bra on, see? Look at that, see? Got a bra on, see? And I have tights on, see? Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now if you want to have a good time. Just give me a call. Don't stop me because I'm having a good time. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't want to stop at all. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Amber Page. I didn't mean to upset you the other night anyway. You know, because I can't talk to two glamour girls at once anyway, because I was on the phone to Jeremy Knight and not to you, you know, because you was on screen. You was on screen, and then when you came off, Jeremy Knight came on. See, you know, because when he was on screen, I tried to get through to you straight away, like he told me to, and I couldn't. So I gave up. So I got through to Jeremy Knight. Yeah, I thought I'd feel I'm sorry for you, you know. I do this. My name's Stephanie. Alias as Stephen D, me, look at that, what do you think? Me, I used to wear this dress a long time ago, and certain nightclub where I used to go. Now I know how women feel, with the bra and all that. Look, oh dear, look.
Anyway, what do you think about this, Lady Rose? Do you think I'm... What? Do you think I'm sexy? What do you think about this, Lady Rose?
You didn't know I was going to dress as a lady, did you? See, Lady Rose? What do you think about this then, eh?
It's odd because it's hard to tell if he's actually leading into this new persona, or if he's actually just trying to put on a disguise to get one over on the Babe Station babes, because he'll do things like try and serenade and win over Priya by cooking meals and writing different love letters, while still kind of putting on the Stephanie persona.
Fried egg and baked beans. You know what baked beans do? You know what baked beans do? They're good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. It's for someone special, the lady of my life, and she's a true legend on TV. She's been a legend for about 13 years, 12 years now, and she's a base station model as well too. And I love her so much, which I do anyway, and she can't get to receive presents anyway, she's not allowed to, so she works at base station TV, and she's so beautiful. Unfortunately, Pretty, you ain't getting any of this, because you've been a bad girl, haven't you? You've been a bad girl, you have, Pretty. Yes, darling, you have been an obedient bad girl to me, you have. Yes, Pretty. You didn't obey me, did you, Pretty, eh? You've been a very, very bad, naughty glamour model, you have. You've been a bad girl. You need to slap on the bottom, you do, don't you, Pretty? You bow to me, you do what I say, because you disobeyed me, you really did, honestly, you know. You didn't do what I say. Call me Master Dawson. Yes?
So we've gone through and explained why Steven has gained an audience online. And when you're kind of weird and incapable of understanding why you're weird, you'll accumulate trolls. And Steve has a ton of trolls.
What the hell is wrong with you, you tosser? Stop mocking me! Understand! Okay, you trolls, listen up. Please do not be nasty to me. I don't know what I've done. I haven't done anything wrong. So, trolls, I want you to leave me alone. Don't say nasty stuff about my videos and the videos I put up. Anyone on Instagram ever calls me, anyone on Instagram called me conehead ever again and all that, you'll be blocked. Okay, no one called me that, because it's not very nice. I hate nasty people on Instagram. I really do. For those people who call me it, please pack it in and please bloody stop. It is not fair on me. I have a learning disability, you know, and nobody called me that, conehead, or saying, oh, call me daddy. I'm no one's daddy. I never was anyone's daddy on Instagram. So whoever it is, please stop calling me that. It's not very nice.
Steven hasn't learned any lessons with being online. This includes giving out his address for fans to send him items. Predictably, the fans chose to send him items like dolls that look like him and artwork mocking him.
Is someone trying to be fucking funny with me? Because it ain't funny. You know, trying to be a bit funny with me, think it looked like me. It ain't funny. Whoever sent this, shit. I fucking like it. I'm nutter anyway. I made this for you and decided to also write down the poem that goes with it. I hope you like it. No, I fucking don't. Craft with care, this doll I be, whatever it is. What good friend is that? I don't have any friends anyway. What good friend that is anyway. How did that person know my bloody dress anyway? And look, think it's funny, do they? Send me doll like that and all that? Yeah, look, see? Thinks it's funny? Someone trying to take the piss out of me. That bloody thing. I'm at this. Right, mate, I'm at this. Right, okay, yeah, I'm happy. And the CD's in here and all that. Oh, is someone trying to be funny with me? Send me all that. Is someone trying to be funny with me? It isn't on, really. That's not on. You know, trying to put someone's face on there. It's not on, really. Charming it. Oh, very funny. Very, very funny. Very funny. Goodness, spiders are not even real. Very, very funny.
And oh yeah, Steve also got shipped a container full of shit, a la the Lena Odell video.
I don't know who thinks it's funny to send me this. I mean, this is a bag of fucking shit. See? Send me that for the fucking post, for fuck's sake. I don't think it's funny and all that, and how did they get my address? I've got no idea. I think it's funny to send me that for the post and all that.
By far the most common troll is to impersonate Babe Station and send him a letter or a gift. This usually includes a fake invitation to their headquarters for Steven to travel out there and meet some of the babes.
In the post by Station themselves or something. Honestly, I don't know if it's true or not, but they send me this and they send me that as well too. Picture of me. There's a picture of me. Pretend I'm in the middle of the motorway with a cone on it and all that. How silly is that and all that? I'm pretending in the motorway. Just because I shave my head and all that means I've got a cone on my head, which I haven't. No, I don't think so. Good morning, Base Station. I'm not very happy with you because I've got to send a gift to me. This T-shirt, unfortunately, I can't show on social media anyway. I can show on Twitter, I could, but I can't show on Instagram. No way. I've got a letter from you, and I've got this T-shirt given to me. This is the T-shirt that I've got. Look. I know the person who designed this T-shirt. Reckon it's funny, do you? Reckon it's funny send me a T-shirt like that? You know, it's inappropriate. You don't use a picture of me with no top on me pants. That isn't right. That is wrong. Nobody sends inappropriate stuff to me from Base Station TV because it's not right. It is wrong. Yeah, right. I know you won't anyway. You know, because I know I dressed up as Stephanie, but what's the matter with that anyway? It's a bit of fun. You know, because I'm a man, you see. Now, I like to dress up, which I do. Like, you know, it is not right. Really, it is wrong. I want you to send me something properly.
Somebody even sent him Babe Station underwear that got him all giddy. Unfortunately, he quickly found out that a troll had actually sent them to him, and, well, by this point, you kind of understand what his reaction would be.
Good evening, everyone. I've got sent these in a post earlier on today. Look at that. Look, see? I don't know if this is right or not, but it got sent from Base Station itself. Look at that. Look, see? I thought I'd walk around today like this. These are my buddy smugglers. There. Oh, look at that, my buddy smugglers. Do this, everybody, my buddy smugglers. Look, see. It's for the Base Station beauties, including Valentina, Maria. There's Valentina, look, see. And Megan Roxanne and Layla Rose, and they call her Layla Roxanne a minute. Layla Rose and all that, and Better Mended and Better Baby, or whatever it is, was from Base Station itself. Apparently, they wasn't from Base Station itself. I've been completely and utterly fooled. Been completely and utterly stupid. These shorts and that, these are from OG Logic, who'd been causing me trouble for, don't know when it was or something and all that. You know, sending me stuff and all that. He's the one that had my address or something like that and all that. He's the one that these shorts were from. They wasn't from Base Station themselves. I had completely been and utterly fooled.
Trolls also help us get a better insight into Steven's living conditions. We know he lives in a community with similar people with conditions like him. However, we don't really get a nice inside look. So when the trolls are able to convince him of things like he's hiding somebody within his closets, we get little bits and pieces of what's going on the inside.
Look, see? Look, got no cornflakes and that tied up in my wardrobe. Look, nothing. Look, see? Nothing in my wardrobe, nothing. So I've got no cornflakes and that in my wardrobe. Look, see? That's the wardrobe that I've got. See? Got no cornflakes and that tied up in there at all. All that is my clothes. See? All that is my clothes and all that. Or underneath my bed. This is underneath my bed. that I can try and I can't get under, unfortunately. So I can't get underneath my bed. It's too heavy to move. So you know that is underneath my bed. So I can't get underneath it, unfortunately. So
we find out that Steven actually has hundreds of taped episodes of Babe Station, literally stocked in every crevice that he can find.
You know, this is my bedroom and all that. This is my drawers where I put different kinds of stuff in. This is my cassettes where I record Pretty Young and all that when I phone her up. And this is my bed as well too. My cassette recorder as well. This is my drawers where I put all kind of stuff in there. That's my box to put my photos in. My video when I record Pretty Young. When I play it back on my Freeview Plus box. That's my CDs, my DVDs, my videos.
This includes storing tapes inside the cabinets of his kitchen and bathroom. Like, legitimately one of the biggest problems I've ever seen. It's no longer just a mental thing, it's a physical issue as well.
I store the food in there, which I do. Some with food I have in there. I love having food, which I do. This is my freezer. Well, I've got all my frozen food in there, which I have, which I usually do have frozen food. I've got some trays in there, and I've got some cassette, CDs in there. I've got to put CDs somewhere. Yeah, that's my shower stuff. I'm going to have a shower in a minute or so when I can. That's my shower things and all that as well too. And that's my sink as well too. Thank you very much.
To wrap up this video, I thought I'd look at some of the antics that his biggest troll, Kevin Baker, did. Technically, I could spotlight a lot of different trolls, but I feel like Kevin and Steven have had a lot of interactions, a lot of run-ins together.
Listen up, Kevin Baker. You shouldn't go around accusing me for something I didn't even do. I'm making up accusations about me. What the hell is wrong with you? By putting this on Facebook itself. You don't do that, you prick. I don't stand outside schools. No, I don't. You do. You don't have photos and videos, proof of me, hanging around local schools and talk to school children. I don't do that. I am not that type of person to do that. Then I'm going to get the police to come and visit you. See how you like it. The police won't come visit me because I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't. It's you that's done something wrong, Kevin Baker. Do you understand? You done upset me, you creep. I do not sell cigarettes to children outside Tesco's. I wouldn't do a thing like that anyway. I'm not that type of person anyway. So, what are you trying to do to me? Trying to ruin my reputation as you always flaming do. You flaming idiot. What the hell is wrong with you, eh?
The trolling is usually centered around Steven messing with little kids or going to Tesco and rubbing his ass on all their items.
Hi everyone. I thought I'd tell you, Kevin Baker's been causing a great deal of trouble for me. Telling everyone I've been shitting on streets in Ashford, Kent, and I've been shitting on the street and outside Tesco's, and also I've been shitting on the streets outside in Folkestone and outside my mum's place, which I never did anyway. I don't want to believe what Kevin Baker said about me. He's a complete and utter liar. So I thought I'd let you lot know on social media and all that, that I go to Tesco's Extra in Cookfoot, Woolsborough to go and whip my bare arse against the items on the shelves, and also go there to drop my used condoms around the shop. Well, listen here, I would never do that anyway, no I wouldn't. I only go to Tesco's Extra in Cookfoot, Woolsborough, which is Ashford, and to do some shopping. Not to go there and whip my bare ass against the items on the shelves.
The most elaborate troll they tried to orchestrate was creating documents of them purchasing the property that Steven lives at and threatening that they're going to evict him.
You listen up, Kevin and Vicky Baker. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to be evicted from where I live here and all that. You're not going to buy this property. It's not going to happen, and you're not going to evict me. You're not going to do it. You're not going to get rid of me. I'm not going to be evicted from here. I don't think so. You're not going to buy the company anyway. I don't think so. You're not going to buy the property. Doesn't work like that, Kevin and Vicky. So stop lying, okay? Stop causing trouble for me. You're not going to put no antisocial behaviour order against me for something I didn't do. You can't go around accusing me for something I didn't even do.
Steve hates Kevin more than almost anyone and wants the audience to get rid of him for him and have him stop messaging him and ruining his life.
This person here telling his TikTok, telling people on TikTok that I was celebrating Father's Day with my children today over at Tesco's Extra and Cooksford, Willsborough. Well, I tell you this, Kevin Baker. No, I wasn't. I didn't celebrate Father's Day today. I didn't anyway. So no, I didn't. And I wasn't. And I don't have children anyway, Kevin Baker. So you got that wrong, ain't you? You're a complete liar. You are. I think this person ought to be reported by X because I'm not standing for this. I am not standing for this. No, I'm not. No. No. I'm not dangerous to children or to women. So there you go, Base Station Beauties, okay? Please do not listen to Adam Smith. He's a complete and utter liar. I am not a massive racist, telling people I'm a massive racist and all that. I like black people and I like Asians. I always do anyway. I'm never a massive racist to no one. No, I'm not. Yes, I just wish this Kevin Baker would actually stop. You know, because it's really getting on my nerves and all that, and he needs to stop all this. Kevin Baker needs to be stopped. Listen up, everyone, and all that. Kevin Baker's on TikTok. He got a TikTok account and all that. Someone ought to have a go at him. It won't be me though. No. Because I know what he's flaming like anyway. He's got to stop all this. He's got to stop.
Steven has notoriously shown disdain towards people that archive and document him. He doesn't really understand the ecosystem that exists on the internet and probably won't be the happiest camper if he stumbles upon this video.
Charging anyway, whoever did that documentary about me, it is not on. It is totally unacceptable and inappropriate. No one should make a mock of me like that. I'm putting it into a documentary on YouTube and all that, which is totally not right. It is totally unacceptable. So listen here, Base Station Beauties and all that, including 4 tears about the documentary, okay? It isn't official, and I didn't give permission for a documentary to be made about me, which I didn't. Whoever done it without my permission and all that. I never signed no contract to say it was allowed. I never did. So that's all about that, okay?
At the end of the day, I'd say that Steven is mostly harmless. He's a learning disabled man with a severe addiction and no one to lead him to the shore. Even when he's at his lowest, he can't help but try and leverage it into gooning. I'd be curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit sad and all that because I'm missing my friend and who lives upstairs and all that. Missing him so much. Can't believe he's gone. He's died. He died of a stroke, which I didn't bloody know about. He died on the 21st of February, which I didn't know about. He died in hospital then. I want someone on here to cheer me up or something, because I don't feel like doing anything really. Nobody's cheering me up at all. I want the Base Station Beauties or someone to cheer me up. Now come on everyone, please cheer me up. I'm feeling low. If anyone cares, I'm feeling.
A minor addendum to add to the end of this video. As I was finishing editing, I stumbled across a nice little Reddit archive of Steven's debauchery that brings up a couple things that I didn't mention in this video, so I will link it down below for you to go check out, read it yourself, and it includes some things like having some of his devices taken away by the police in the past. Now, a lot of it is strictly coming from Steven himself, so he's a semi-unreliable narrator, so who knows what the true implications of things are, but I thought it was worthwhile to include at the end because I'm not going back in and shoving it in somewhere, and I just thought it was worthwhile to bring up. So, either way, see ya.
And he said I was screaming and yelling as I was shitting in the street outside Tesco's. And he said that I went inside the Tesco after and wiped my bare ass with shit and poop all over the goods on the shelf. Unfortunately, that isn't true. I wouldn't do no such thing anyway, so I wouldn't do that anyway. I wouldn't shit on the street outside Tesco's and rubbing my bare poopy shit ass against the goods on the shelves, which I never did. Get banned, you f***ing nonce. Ding dong, where hey.